This is the instruction video for 100 picks. 100 picks. So it's kind of the same as 20 picks, except it's 100. And to help you do a layout, there's a few extra things. I'm recording this video live with Period 8. Period 8, check in. All right. Very good. So we're going to start with Photoshop. So we're going to go to Adobe Photoshop here. And remember, you're in charge of the playhead on these instruction videos. You pause, rewind, fast forward to catch all the instructions. We're going to come up here to New File. We're going to go to Print. We're going to then pick Letter. Then we're going to come up here and we're going to call this 100 Picks. Then I want to switch it to Landscape for the orientation. Landscape. Also make sure make the units inches. If it's not inches, change the units to inches. Landscape, 100 picks, letter, print, click create. All right, let's do a Command 0. Now, if you do a Command R, so hold the Command key down and tap letter R, R for ruler, the ruler will open up. Now, it's possible your ruler shows in pixels. That's not going to help you. So I want you to click on the ruler over the top of the ruler and click inches. So now you have inches. You have a ruler at the top, and there's a ruler on the left. Okay? Now, we're going to drag alignment guides at each inch horizontally and vertically. So we'll start with the horizontal ones. Those are the ones in the Y direction. Okay? So I'm going to come up here where I right-click to change the units. I'm going to click somewhere on, just hover over the top with the mouse of the ruler, click, hold, and drag a line down to 1 inch. So I'm looking over here to see the inch. It's blue. Okay, it's an alignment guide, so it won't show up when you do the export. It's just a guideline to help you out. Then we're going to click, hold, and drag another one to 2 inches. Then to 3 inches. Then to 4 inches. Then 5 inches. 6 inches. 7 inches. And we'll finish up at 8 inches. Right about there. Okay? Now we're going to do the same for the vertical lines. So in the X direction here, so I'm going to click on the left ruler. I'm going to click, hold, and drag to 1 inch approximately. And these are guidelines, right? So they're just going to help you divide this up into almost 100. I know I'm calling it 100 picks, but if I have 11 times 8, what is 11 times 8, class? 88. So there's going to be 88 1-inch squares, and then there's still room for some more. So, but it's still more fun to call this 100 picks, even though it might only be 88. Okay, so there we go. All right, so this kind of helps you, just with as a guide, just to know what size to go. And again, you can play around with this a little bit, as far as if the pictures are a little bit smaller, a little bit bigger. All right, so now I'm going to go to Chrome and make sure it's windowed. Make sure it's windowed, so you can just drag right in. And then we want to go to Google Images, right? So we want to go to Google, and I'm going to put some pictures that I want. So I'm going to start this off with John Lennon. Okay, and I'm going to go to Images, and I'm going to go find I know some of these aren't going to be squares, but that's okay. And you can use thumbnails. Let's go with this one. I'm going to drag this in, and I'm going to put it in the top left, make it a little bit bigger. Now this works out okay because it's all kind of transparent and white around it. So there'll be some overlapping. That'll be done. So I'm going to go right about there. Okay, so that takes care of that. I'm going to click. I'm going to, oh boy. Right, I'm good. I'm good. You might have to click the check up at the top, especially if you did a Command T. You got to click that check before it'll let you drag another one in. But I think I'm good now. I'm good now, right? I can click out. I don't have those edit boxes around my John Lennon anymore. I'm good. So now I'm going to go to the next one. And now I want, let's see, the next, I want Elvis next. And you got to find between 88 and 100 pictures of people that you want to be in this. Here we go. Try to find squares, but if they're rectangles, that's okay. You're going to do some overlapping and some adjusting to get this to work. All right. If you do need to click Command T, just remember you got to click that check after you resize, right? You got to click that check if you did a Command T. But as long as you click out and you don't have the check, you're good and you're ready to move on to the next one. Let's go next with Jeff Lynne, who is the band leader for Electric Light Orchestra. And we'll go with this guy. One of my favorite bands when I was your age was ELO. ELO. Click out. Okay, this one is going to okay, this one did come out with Command T, so I'm going to have to click that check. Okay, and then click out. So now I'm ready to move on. You guys, this is no different now than 20 picks, except you've got a lot more to worry about now, right? How about Elton? Elton John, another great musician, songwriter. Let's get an old school Elton John. Let's get an old Yellow Brick Road Elton John. Let's see. Yellow. You could do album colors, covers. You could do whatever. So here we go. Here is a great album. If you guys have never listened to Elton John's Yellow Brick Road, that's an awesome. Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. It's an awesome album. Click that check. Click that check. And you're just going to keep working on this. Okay, I think this is a long enough instruction video. When you're done, ready to take a break, because there's no way you're probably not going to get this done in one class session. So you got to save it as a Photoshop document. So file, save as, and you want to call it 100 pics. Keep it as a Photoshop document. Make sure it's going in your documents. Okay, go in your documents. I think I already made one of these, so I'm going to put a little X at the end of that, but you don't have to. All right, documents, click save and click OK. Now you can go up to Photoshop and quit Photoshop. You got to go. If you're ready to export it, though, if you're done and you want to export it, turn it in. If that's where you are with this instruction video, go to File, Export, Export As. Switch. See, you don't see those alignment guides. They disappear. They won't be part of what you export. They're just there for you for editing. Change it to JPEG. Change it to JPEG. Click Export. Make sure it's called 100 pics. Make sure it's going into your documents so you know where to get it. Click Save. And then you can go to Finder, open it up and print it for, let's not forget your logo though. We got to put a logo on it. So find one of these squares, put your logo. So File, Open, Documents, and I got to get my first logo. First logo. I'm in period 8 right now, so I'll use period 8's first logo. Right, and then drag. Oh, I guess I did it. Okay, I guess this is one way to do it. And you got to make it smaller. Make it smaller. You know, this would be good for the very bottom, where you might not have any pictures at the bottom, that bottom row there. Okay, click done. Okay, so you've got your logo on it. Now, man, that's it. Now, file, export. Make sure your logo goes on it before you export. Export as JPEG. Logo's there. 88 to 100 pictures are there. And click export. It's in your documents folder, right? Documents, and click save. And then turn that in and print it. And put it on your photo page. Print it, because this is a cool thing to have, right? Reminds you of the people you look up to. All right, that's the end of the instruction video. Good luck. Good luck. Period 8 saying goodbye.